Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of the Final Bell podcast where we talk about all things sports related. I've got an update for you today regarding the Haye Bellews situation. Tony Bellews' camp has now put pressure on David Haye after he's proved his ability to punch again. The promoter Eddie Hearn was spot on in his assessment of the options available to both Bellews and Haye after their heavyweight showdown in March. Bellews' first foray into that weight class proved a successful one as he stopped the British rival in the 11th round in London's O2 Arena. The fact that the bomber came out on top means that the ball is very much in his court now as doors open such as Deontay Wilder, Joseph Parker and Dillian Whyte after he proved his ability to compete in the heavier division. Hearn said, "The only fight for Haye is Bellews. Bellews has 5 or 6 options. We understand the demand for Haye Bellews too, and it's certainly something we would look at. An appetite certainly exists for the rematch, especially given the tangible animosity that exists between the two. But Bellews' trainer Dave Caldwell has seemingly put the pressure on the Haymaker by suggesting that Bellews doesn't intend to wait around for the second meeting. Haye ruptured his Achilles tendon midway through the first fight, and the injury is ultimately what led to the beginning of the end for him against a man he predicted he would hospitalise. Caldwell has told Haye to either conform that he will return for a rematch before the end of the year or accept that Bellews will look elsewhere for his next challenge. David Haye's fans want the rematch, but Haye isn't someone that can give us a date. With an active fighter like Joseph Parker or Deontay Wilder, we can make a date," Caldwell wrote in his Sky Sports column. "We don't know if Haye is ever going to fight again, so if we want to fight in October, you telling me Haye can do that? He's got a bad injury. It's great to see him walking again, but Haye isn't going to know if he can fight again until he starts boxing training. I'm not talking about lifting weights or doing leg presses. I'm talking about dynamic boxing, taking the quick steps to his left or right and pushing back off his back foot. Don't forget, I said in the build-up to the last fight that Haye doesn't know if his body will hold up. It happened just like I said it would. How does he know that his body will cope with the rigours of training? If so, will it be a year that he's out? What is Tony supposed to do? Sit around and fight no one?" In what seems like an eerie prediction of Caldwell's challenge, which was published on Tuesday morning, Haye took to Instagram on Monday to show off the fact that he had indeed returned to the light boxing training. The 36-year-old appeared comfortable hitting the heavy bag and looked well on his way down the road to recovery. "First time punching in just over 2 months. Upper felt solid, naturally taking it very easy with lower leg," Haye wrote. "Still a long way to go, but steadily moving in the right direction." So obviously Bellews putting the pressure on now. He's seen that Haye's back in training. Nothing to say that Haye can get back in the ring yet until he's probably medically cleared or able to prove that he's fit enough to fight again. Then the fight may be able to be booked. If not, it looks like we'll have to look to some of the other options that I've just explained about for Bellews to compete in the ring again, and they'll probably have Haye Bellews at a later date. That's it from me at the moment. If anything else comes up, I'll keep you all informed in the form of another video. But yeah, if you like the video, please leave a like. If you've got anything to say, leave a comment in the box below. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks again and goodbye.